Were you aware, the cardinal whispered, that we found no remains on the balcony? Mortati smiled. Perhaps the rain washed them away. The man looked to the stormy heavens. Yes, perhaps. 136. The mid-morning sky still hung heavy with clouds as the Sistine Chapel's chimney gave up its first faint puffs of white smoke. The pearly wisps curled upward toward the firmament and slowly dissipated. Far below, in St. Peter's Square, reporter Gunther Glick watched in reflective silence. The final chapter. Chinita Macri approached him from behind and hoisted her camera onto her shoulder. It's time, she said. Glick nodded dolefully. He turned toward her, smoothed his hair, and took a deep breath. My last transmission, he thought. A small crowd had gathered around them to watch. Live in 60 seconds, Macri announced. Glick glanced over his shoulder at the roof of the Sistine Chapel behind him. Can you get the smoke? Macri patiently nodded. I know how to frame a shot, Gunther. Glick felt dumb. Of course she did. Macri's performance behind the camera last night had probably won her the Pulitzer. His performance, on the other hand. He didn't want to think about it. He was sure the BBC would let him go, no doubt they would have legal troubles from numerous powerful entities. CERN and George Bush among them. You look good, Chinita patronized, looking out from behind her camera now with a hint of concern. I wonder if I might offer you. She hesitated, holding her tongue. Some advice? Macri sighed. I was only going to say that there's no need to go out with a bang. I know, he said. You want a straight rap. The straightest in history. I'm trusting you. Glick smiled. A straight rap? Is she crazy? A story like last night's deserves so much more. A twist. A final bombshell. An unforeseen revelation of shocking truth. Fortunately, Glick had just the ticket waiting in the wings. You're on in. 5, 4, 3. As Chinita Macri looked through her camera, she sensed a sly glint in Glick's eye. I was insane to let him do this, she thought. What was I thinking? But the moment for second thoughts had passed. They were on. Live from Vatican City, Glick announced on cue, "This is Gunther Glick reporting." He gave the camera a solemn stare as the white smoke rose behind him from the Sistine Chapel. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now official. Cardinal Saverio Mortati, a 79-year-old progressive, has just been elected the next Pope of Vatican City. Although an unlikely candidate, Mortati was chosen by an unprecedented unanimous vote by the College of Cardinals. As Macri watched him, she began to breathe easier. Glick seemed surprisingly professional today. Even austere. For the first time in his life, Glick actually looked and sounded somewhat like a newsman. And as we reported earlier, Glick added, his voice intensifying perfectly, "The Vatican has yet to offer any statement whatsoever regarding the miraculous events of last night." Good. Chinita's nervousness waned some more. So far, so good. Glick's expression grew sorrowful now. And though last night was a night of wonder, it was also a night of tragedy. 4 cardinals perished in yesterday's conflict, along with Commander Olivetti and Captain Rocher of the Swiss Guard, both in the line of duty. Other casualties include Leonardo Vetra, the renowned CERN physicist and pioneer of antimatter technology, as well as Maximilian Kohler, the director of CERN, who apparently came to Vatican City in an effort to help but reportedly passed away in the process. No official report has been issued yet on Mr. Kohler's death, but conjecture is that he died due to complications brought on by a long-time illness. Macri nodded,